Hey everyone, I'm back. There's a couple things different. One, my hair's shorter and it's actually long. And I think that's about it. Not a couple things different, just two. I'm actually doing something Disney related. I'm finally doing my box lunch haul video. I was gonna put everything I got in the big box lunch bag I got. Oh, excuse me. But I just figured I would put it all in a pile over here. There we go. Perfect. So, let's dig on into what I got. The 2 times I went to box lunch, because remember I said that I was going to wait till I use my box lunch money to do the haul, which I did, and I have a ton of stuff to show. Pretty much everything has been unboxed already. There's only one thing I kept in the box, which is a pop figure. Other things that, like mystery pins and all that, I've unboxed, and they were on my pin peace sign, but I took them down so you guys could see. So let's get on into it. I'm trying to think what to start with. I'll start with like the stuff I got from my first trip to box lunch, and that was not my first ever trip to box lunch, that was my first ever purchase at box lunch, so that was pretty cool. So let's get on into it. I'm trying to think what to show first. I'll show like the little stuff first, and then I'll go on. So, if you know me by now, I obviously collect pins, but I collect buttons too. Like, I put them on my backpack, and I love going to like Hot Topic to get buttons, which is where I get most of them. But I saw that box lunch had some, so I got 3 of them while I was there. 2 are Little Mermaid theme, and the other one, it is a Disney one, but you probably are going to be surprised, because I don't have really anything, no pins, no shirts, no anything except the movie to relate to this that I own. So I got a Lady and the Tramp button, and there's Lady and the Tramp eating the pasta at Tony's. Why is it not focusing? There we go. So there was that button. The next button I got, well, the next 2 are Little Mermaid theme. I'll go with the Sebastian button that I have. It's during the Under the Sea scene, and he's playing the clam shells like little bongos. Let's see, can we focus? I'm trying to focus it. Well, anyway, you get the gist. The next button, which is probably one of my favorite buttons, it's Ariel in the part of your world scene when the water splashes up. And you know me, I love Little Mermaid, so of course I had to get these Little Mermaid buttons. Okay, so the next thing from the... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Finals have begun, starting to study for my biggest one, which is next Monday. I already took one that was online. I got 100 on it. I have to do my Spanish final, which is online, talking to someone from a Spanish-speaking country and talking to them in Spanish, so that's going to be exciting. But anyway, I'm off topic. So the next thing I got, I did get a pin, and you know that I love Little Mermaid, and you know I love Maleficent. So, of course, I'm like, okay, I got some Little Mermaid stuff, now I've got to get a Maleficent thing. So I got the Funko version of Maleficent pin, and she's got like the flames around her, which I really love. And honestly, if I can get my hands on the pop figure that has this, and the pop figure of her in her dragon form, but that pop figure is like $150, I will, but I don't know if I want to pay that much, but we'll see. One day maybe I'll have it. The next thing from the first box lunch haul, I got a couple shirts. Not from the first box lunch haul. Only one from the first box lunch haul. The second one I got 2 shirts. So you'll see a total of 3 shirts. This is not Disney. I'm also a huge Friends fan. So I got this shirt, if we can. So it's got, hello, my name is Regina Phalange, the smelly cat, the taxi cab, Unagi, the turkey with the glasses that Monica put on. It's called a Moo Point, Pivot, Marcel the monkey, how you doing, the fountain, and then one of my favorites, the holiday armadillo. When I saw this shirt, I had to get it because I had to get it just knowing that the holiday armadillo was on there. Even though Joey is my favorite character, that is my favorite version of Ross, is him as the holiday armadillo. So anything with that, automatically purchasing. The last thing from that, the first trip to Box Lunch, it's a pop figure. Can anybody tell what it is? I mean, you can kind of see. It's obviously a Little Mermaid pop, but it's the Box Lunch exclusive for the 30th anniversary of Little Mermaid. It's Ariel in her rag dress that Scuttle helps make for her. And her little hair is all, I just love it. I've kept it in the box. I didn't just put it back in the box for the video. I've kept this in the box for the whole time I've had this, which I've had this for almost a month. So, and she will not leave the box ever. I took her out once just to look at her and then put her right back in. And she's been on my shelf over here because I redid my shelves on my desks. My one is now a Little Mermaid shelf. The other has pop figures in the back, and then all my Harry Potter like figurines and stuff, and then other than that it's the same. So there's that. So that was the first Box Lunch haul. The second Box Lunch haul is from when I had my Box Lunch money. I started Game of Thrones kind of recently, probably not even a month ago, and I'm already on the middle of season 5, and I've only been watching it for maybe a month, and I'm getting caught up. So there's a couple Disney things, a Friends thing, and a couple Game of Thrones things. So let's get on into it, shall we? I will leave the clothing articles for last, and I'll do the pins first because I did get pins. So when I went in there wasn't many people in there, so that was good. I noticed they had some of the well, I think it's Loungefly that did them, or Funko, one of the two did them in the Disney Princess series, and they did the Little Mermaid series, and I didn't know if they were the Little Mermaid pins or if they were the Princess Dresses series. And I asked, I was like, what pins are those? And I thought I saw the Little Mermaid stuff, and I said, are those the Little Mermaid pins? And she said, yes. I literally just unboxed them from the shipment box, so you're going to get first access at them. So I was the first one in the Box Lunch in Annapolis to get some of the Little Mermaid series pins. So I only bought 2 of them, which luckily for me, I wound up getting who you'd hope you would get when you're collecting the Little Mermaid series. I got Ariel, which, as I've said, I'm a big Ariel fan. If we can have her focus, you can see her up in the corner over there. So it's just her normal mermaid self. Well, we can try and focus her. But anyway, if you are collecting these pins, you kind of know what she looks like, or yada yada. The next one I got in the set when I was opening these, I was like, oh no, I got a double. Why am I getting a double? And then I was like, wait a minute, it's either I got a double or I got King Triton. And I got King Triton, so that's pretty cool that I got her and her dad, which is cool because I feel like the scene at the end when she goes, I love you, Daddy, that's like me and my dad. So I've got these 2 that were up with my other Little Mermaid pins on the board. Same how this was with my other Maleficent pins. Okay, so the next thing I'll knock out the Friends item that I have. My best friend Emily, who was in the video when we unboxed our Bibbidi Bobbidi boxes together, we're huge Friends fans. I say I'm Joey and she's Chandler, so weird. I know, you'd think, oh, you're Monica and Rachel. No, we have more of the personalities of Chandler and Joey, so that's why we're... So I picked the Friends Trivia Quiz card game up, which these are really good questions. It was only $8.90 at Box Lunch. So if you're a fan of Friends and you want just like a fun thing to do for like a game night or just to test your knowledge, like if you're going to go to a trivia night that has like Friends questions, get these to prep yourself, because I mean, yeah, if you know your Friends stuff, but odds are this will help more. But it's a fun game. It's pretty fun. I did it with my boyfriend because he watches Friends too. So anyway, the next stuff is I'll go on to the Game of Thrones stuff, and then I'll save the Disney thing for last. So Game of Thrones, as most of you know, is a series on HBO, and it's been on the air for a while now. But I have a couple characters I like. I like Daenerys, I like Jon Snow, I like Sansa and Arya Stark. I say I'm Starks. That's them or Targaryens, because I love Daenerys. That would be my house, because the only Lannister I like is Tyrion. So, like, not trying to be mean, but if you like Cersei or if you liked Joffrey, you need help. But I'm not denying that they were good characters, because the actors and actress that played them are amazing, but they're not for me. But anyway, so Funko had the little figurine sets where they had like, you could get in the one you could get I think it's the White Walker King. I'm not at that point, so it's the White Walker who's the king of the White Walkers. Daenerys, Tyrion, and Jon Snow. And I know that Daenerys and Jon Snow came with little sidekicks, because those are the ones who I got. So the first one I'm going to show, here's my little Jon Snow figure that I got. He's got his little sword. And he came with a little ghost. It's so cute. So we've got little Jon Snow and little Ghost. I feel like they could have made Ghost a little bigger, because I feel like they made... I'll explain in a little bit. And then I got Daenerys, and I can't remember... I think this is Drogon. This is Drogon. This dragon is Drogon. And I feel like that they're about the same size, which I know that this dragon is bigger than Ghost. They could have made the dragon a little bigger and a little bigger, but not bigger than him. But they're cute anyway, and just like the detailing on these, I gotta take a moment just to show how detailed they did Daenerys' hair, because you know how she pretty much always wears her hair in a braid on the show. Like, look at that. I have to give the Funko Company, like, total props, because they did a good job on these, and I think they're so cute. See, I don't like the actual, like, pops of them like this. Well, right now only you can get them when they're sitting in the Iron Throne, and plus those are really expensive. I mean, I'm gonna get them eventually, probably, but I thought these were cuter. These kind of look more like them, and they were cheaper, so I'd go with them. Okay, the next and final, why am I blanking? Game of Thrones item is the clothing item. I have not worn any of the clothing items yet, except the Friends shirt I showed earlier. So I did get a Game of Thrones shirt. It's more of a men's shirt, but you know what? I like the unisex fit anyway. So I got a Stark shirt, and it says Stark Winter is Coming with the direwolf symbol. I absolutely love this shirt. It's awesome. I did get another shirt at Box Lunch that is for the House of Stark, but that was for my friend April's birthday because we both like the Stark house. So we didn't get matching ones because they didn't have that one in her size. They didn't have the one I got her in my size. So I was like, okay, we'll just have kind of matching. And then the last and final thing, which is the Disney item, it's a tank top, and I was surprised that I was going to fit in the tank top. Yeah, it's a 2X, but you know, like Box Lunch and Hot Topics clothing sizes run a little small, so that's why I usually get the men's shirts. I was so happy that this fit, because I almost ordered it, and I was like, I don't want to order it, and it doesn't fit, and I got to go back to the store. So I was there anyway, right before I went when I got this stuff before my shift. I was off when I went to here. So I've said before that my second favorite princess is Pocahontas. And I don't have any shirts or clothing items with Pocahontas on it. I finally got one! Well, we'll try and show it off. So, here we go. So, it's got like little sunflowers, which sunflowers and black-eyed Susans are my favorite flowers. If you don't know what a black-eyed Susan is, you're probably not from Maryland, because that's the Maryland state flower. And then it's got her compass, it's got Flick, Miko braiding Pocahontas' hair, and the corn, and the leaves. And I just absolutely loved this tank top. It fits perfectly, and I love like all this stuff, and like all the flowers and all that. So I was like, this is the perfect Pocahontas shirt for me. It could not have gotten better than that. Well, I think that is everything from that haul. I don't think I bought anything else. Besides, obviously, the shirt I bought for my friend for her birthday, which I can't show you. But that is it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. Comment below what your favorite item I got was. Let me know if you're a fan, obviously, if you're a fan of Disney, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, Friends, and Harry Potter, because I do Harry Potter stuff, but I didn't get any Harry Potter stuff this time. If you do watch Game of Thrones, are you caught up and up to speed, or are you just starting to watch and trying to binge watch it like I am? And if you are a Friends fan, tell me who's your favorite character on Friends and what your favorite episode was of Friends. I'd have to say my favorite episode would probably be the Holiday Armadillo, as I've said. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because I will be doing more like Box Lunch hauls, unboxings from subscriptions, whether I go back to Bibbidi Bobbidi boxes, I don't know. Will I change and do a different Disney subscription? Maybe. I'm still currently doing BoxyCharm, which I have decided I'm going to do it for a third month. And if the third month is good, we're just going to keep on doing it. Or I may take a break from BoxyCharm and go back to a Disney subscription. Who knows? So anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye!